Arsenal have totally demolished Slavia Prague, and rightfully so. This team is not having any mercy for any team. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a small team or you're a big team, Arsenal will crush you. And they've shown that today in this Champions League game. Like I predicted, Arsenal would go away and win Slavia Prague. And that's exactly what happened. Arsenal demolished Slavia Prague 3-0, 3-0. And it's another clean sheet for Arsenal as well. These guys are not letting in any goals. This is almost, I think, the 8th game or 9th game straight without conceding any goal. Arsenal have not conceded any goal in the Champions League. Like, they have kept clean sheets in the Champions League. For all the games that they played in the Champions League, they've kept clean sheets. This is how good Arsenal is this season. This is how strong Arsenal is. They are demolishing any team that they come across. And it's not surprising because Arteta has been there to build this team for over 5 years now. He's been getting his players that he's looking for, changing players and bringing in more players. And this season, they actually went and bought a lot of good players to be backup and to rotate the team. So even if you think, okay, Arsenal have injuries, okay, this is the time for us to go in there. No, if Arsenal have injuries to Saka, they have Madueke, they have Martinelli. If they have injuries to Rice, they have Odegaard. Well, Odegaard is always almost injured, and now you don't even notice that Odegaard is always injured. They have Merino that can, Merino plays in the midfield and sometimes also play as a striker. Merino is a very good utility player. And let's talk about Merino today, right now. This guy is immense. Like, I always like Merino because that guy he's one of those kind of players that, okay, he's coming on and you think, okay, he's not going to do nothing much, but he always find a way to score. He's very good aerially. He can know the ball. He can shoot as well, accuracy. He can run. He's energetic. Merino is the perfect utility player for any team to have, and Arsenal have him. And that's why, Arsenal can afford to rest players, can afford to rotate, they can afford to have a few injuries, and they're still doing very, very well. Look at players like Saka, they're doing an amazing job. Look at players like Rice, amazing. Look at players in the defense, they have Saliba and Gabriel. These two defenders are cooking this season. They're not letting any goal come in. And this is the Champions League match, okay? The Arsenal went away in Czech Republic to play, and they're coming back with 3-0. The Arsenal team is totally dominant, and they're going to come back in the Premier League and still win the next game. This team is too dominant. I ask the question again. It's not a question if you can win Arsenal. It's now a question: can you score Arsenal? That's why when they had that penalty, I was like, oh no, that's not a penalty. But VAR ruled it out, and Arsenal survived not conceding a goal. It's clean sheet upon clean sheet. This is amazing. It's an amazing game, amazing for Arsenal. If you're seeing my page for the first time, please follow this page. Let's grow this page.